question that comes to me all the time is, what's my home worth? Now, I'm never an individual that likes to shoot from the hip. I mean, of course, depending on the area, you can say yes, detached homes with, that are under 2,000 square feet, that are 3 bedroom, 3 bath, finished basement, double car garage, generally go between a range of this and this. But, most times when people are seriously considering making a change, that is a genuine question. They want to know what their home is worth. So there's a few ways as an agent that we can actually work that out, and one sort of confirms the other, if you will. So one of those is comps. I mean, everybody's heard the term comps. Comps is short for comparables. Comps, what we look at comps is we're looking for houses that are similar in yours to size and features, and we're looking for something that's in the same area generally, so we can come up with a number. I mean, it used to be, I would say 5 or 6 years ago, that you, as an agent, you could put a number on a house, and we could tell you within a 5 or 10 or $20,000 range where your house would sort of land as a sale price. We haven't seen that in the last couple of years. The markets have been a little bit unpredictable, and so the goal right now is to list your house at a price, and I'm not saying underprice your house. I'm saying list your house at a price that will entice buyers to submit offers, hopefully many of them at the same time. And so what happens if there are no comps for your house? What happens if, the last house that was like yours that had similar features, right? That one house that was super dialed in just like yours is. What if there's been no houses like that sell in the last 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 years? Well, the Toronto Real Estate Board has something called the Home Price Index. And what the Home Price Index does is it tracks positive and negative appreciation over the years in most of the markets in the GTA, and some outside that as well. But of course, for the purposes of me and my video, I talk about GTA. And so if, let's say, there was a home similar to yours that sold back in 2015 or 2016, or even your house, even if you bought your house back in, let's say, 2013, 2014, we can look back, look at the factor that they've assigned to it, the number they've assigned to it then, which is a percentage of appreciation. Look at what they're doing now, and we can apply the calculation for the home price index to it and get a number. Now, it doesn't always work. I mean, it's close, but again, like I said earlier, this is just to one sort of confirms the other, right? The unknown, or I guess sort of the joker card, is when you get into a market where it's a very competitive seller market, there's a lot of bidding, a lot of multiple offers going on. That is super difficult to predict an outcome on what your price may be. But again, keep in mind, as I said, your goal is to price the house to entice buyers to submit an offer, and hopefully many of them at the same time. And so, what we would look at in the case of a market where there's a lot of multiple offers is a price per square foot. And so a price per square foot has been common in condo buildings for years, and it's been pretty accurate. We are starting to see that, we can get the square footage on your house, and we can apply that to what's recently sold in the area, and we can come up with a price per square foot. Now, generally in subdivision houses, there's generally a range because some are renovated, some are unrenovated. But, I found personally in most cases in homes through Markham, Richmond Hill, Stouffville, Newmarket, Aurora, there's generally some consistencies through those subdivisions on price per square foot. Failing that, there's the good old gut. And sometimes, you got a super unique house that there are no comparables for, and you just got to test the market and prod it a bit. So if you, have a price in mind, you want to talk about your house, a strategy to make a change, feel free to connect with me.